Okay, good morning and welcome to a regular meeting of a panel of utility commissioners and staff of the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority held today, Wednesday, February 9th at 10 a.m. by remote teleconference. My name is Chairman Marissa Gillette, and I'm joined virtually today by my colleagues, the Vice Chairman Jack Pekoski and Commissioner Michael Herron. We have a regular calendar and a consent calendar in front of us today, so we will turn first to the regular calendar. There is one item on today's regular calendar, docket number 211208, the 2022 report to the General Assembly regarding the Connecticut Electric Efficiency Partners Program. So Mr. Skarzinski with Authority staff is here to present the report for the panel's consideration. Good morning.
Good morning, panel, and thank you for the opportunity to present 211208 this morning. This report is submitted pursuant to Section 16243VI of the General Statutes of Connecticut. And in 16243V, directed the PURA to establish a program to allow persons to apply for certification and funding as a Connecticut Electric Efficiency Partner, or EEP, beginning in 2008. Since its inception, the authority has approved 10 technologies under the EEP program. But in October of 2019, the authority closed the open season request for EEP proposals in light of plan discussions relating to future EEP program design and opened up docket number 171203 REO5, which is the PURA investigation into the distribution system planning of the electric distribution company's innovative pilots. So therefore, while the report gives the details of the historical technologies over the years that I mentioned, the 10, through those approved up to 2020, because the EEP open season request is closed, I will describe in this report the activities that occurred in 2021 under docket 171203 REO5. And since last year's report to the General Assembly, the authorities continue to make progress in developing a framework to support the ongoing development of innovative technologies and programs through the REO5 docket that I mentioned. Specifically, this included holding 2 stakeholder workshops in April and October of 2021, and we issued 2 straw proposals, which is a comprehensive program design that is very inclusive of stakeholder input and contains national and international best practices. If you would, the Innovative Pilots is going to be the successor of the EEP program. The authority has also, in 2021, received, discussed, and solicited feedback on input of the EDC's proposed joint implementation plan to execute PURA's final straw proposal. So looking forward in 2022, we intend to issue a final decision in 171203 REO5 in the first quarter of 2022, excuse me. And in addition, we plan to initiate a request for proposal for a program administrator for the Innovation Pilots Framework and to establish an Innovation Advisory Council comprised of diverse stakeholders. These are all of the piece parts, if you would, for the successor program. So there's been a lot of good legwork that we want to continue into 2022 as we move forward to develop the successor program to EEP. With that, thank you, and I recommend to the panel for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Skarzinski. Is there a motion?
I move adoption, Madam Chairman.
And I second, Madam Chairman.
Thank you. The item has been regularly moved and seconded. If there are no questions or comments, I will ask Mr. Bumpkin to please take the vote.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Pekoski,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Okay, that item is adopted. So we will move next to our consent calendar. There are 5 items on today's consent calendar. Is there a motion to adopt the consent calendar?
Yes, Madam Chairman, I would move adoption of today's consent calendar, items 1 through 5.
Second, Madam Chairman.
Thank you very much. The consent calendar has been regularly moved and seconded. Mr. Bumpkin, please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Pekoski,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Okay, the consent calendar has been adopted in full. That brings us to the end of today's regular meeting agenda. We will adjourn. There will be no regular meeting next Wednesday, February 16th. So the authority will reconvene for its next regular meeting on Wednesday, February 23rd at 10 a.m. by remote teleconference. Thank you and have a great day. We are adjourned.